We're all getting to an age where our parents are getting older, or we've already lost them, or we need to take care of them. Life is very complicated in a man's world. And I was just in the safari in the wild, and it's interesting to see how animals don't mourn for a long time. They mourn, they do mourn, but it's for a little bit. And when they see there's nothing that can be done and there's nothing more to be done, they move on. So I watched a beautiful movie last night on the pride in Botswana. And the Botswana lions, they survive only on eating buffalo. And buffalo are big. They're big. They're like 10 times the size of a lion. So it needs an entire pride to bring it down. And when it's being brought down, the herd that got separated, they come back and they try their best to rescue this animal, right? And many times when the animal is just hurt, it manages to get up and run away and survive, right? But there's a point at which they notice this animal is not going to make it. They just turn and they go. And I found that so shocking. I'm like, why are you leaving this poor animal to its fate? Right? But animals have a very different understanding of life. Every day is survival for them, trying to get by. For many years, we lived like that. We lived for years and years, millions of years, in this survival mode, which is why loss of any kind, loss of a job, loss of a friend, loss of a family member, loss of anybody, hits us so hard, because we always needed the group in order to survive. We needed the group in order to survive. And while an animal might require 5 or 10 minutes, 1 or 2 days, human beings need much more time to process it. Because now that there is no crisis, that there's no crisis for survival, we have created our own mental crisis. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? How am I going to make it through without them? How could this happen? What were they thinking? Why couldn't they take better care of themselves? It's the process of denial. The need to have them for just a little day, a little bit more, 1 day more, 1 week more, 1 year more. If they could only have stayed to see this, to see that. Yet today my daughter is expecting. The person I miss the most is my mother. I miss her every single day. She would have loved it so much. What is my reality? And how does it serve me to imagine what my mother is thinking or what she would have said? She lived to witness many events. And then there will be events and there will be events. And you will live to witness some. And you won't witness others. And it's all okay. It's all okay. See, this is, if I teach you anything, if I transmit anything to you, if you learn this one mantra, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just to learn that it's all okay. You need nothing more to complete you. Everybody that was with you is with you for a reason, for a purpose. And that reason and purpose doesn't involve you. You are there, by the way. Don't feel that you are in any way or form responsible for anything or anyone except yourself. And let all of your actions not come with, I better do it or I'll get into trouble, or this is my responsibility, this is my duty. Let it come from the source where naturally the feeling is to do for others. This is your natural instinct. Seva or service to others is hardwired into our DNA. We do for others not because it's going to give us prestige, not because it's going to give us power. We do for others because it connects us to our source and gives us that peace. It's priceless when you do for somebody. To take care of your aging parents is the biggest gift you can get. But to let them go is the best thing you can do for them. To mourn and to grieve for them doesn't allow the energy to release. The energy longs to be with you. The energy that's their soul or their entity or their person longs to be with you. So easily we say the body is kept in this funeral home. We know for a fact that what we considered to be our mother or father or sister, whoever passed away, is not there anymore. All of a sudden, you're referring to the person as a body. The person has passed. The energy remains, and you will feel it. You will feel that energy, especially in the first year. You feel it a lot. You feel the pain of parting a lot. And the power of our thoughts keeps the energy close to us. And perhaps every pool of energy, every life source, every person has an onward journey. We don't know what that is. If you're Christian, you think it's to be with God. If you're Hindu, you think it's to take another birth. Every faith has its own ideas about what happens to you after death. I don't know what happens. I don't. And most probably when I die, I won't be able to come back to tell you what happens. So that's the only time I can be sure, absolutely sure, with 100% certainty that this is what happens. I don't know about death, but I do know about life. I do know about living. And I do know that this is your only chance. This is your only chance. It is this life that you have to make positive, working for you in every possible way. It is nice to think of your dear departed person getting onto a plane, and you sit and you wave them goodbye and you allow them to depart. See, when you see people off at the airport, there's not so much sadness because you feel you'll see them again, right? The feeling of death is so final because you say, oh my God, I'm not going to see them in physical form again. And that I cannot change for you, and that nobody can change for you. That is an acceptance. But to put an image in your mind that your loved one is on a journey and you allow them to go. Lovingly let them go. In that is your strength. It is like wanting to forgive somebody. Why is forgiveness hurt so much? Because you're holding on to a resentment, right? The moment you let it go, you let it go, you let it pass, there's something inside of you that lightens up. That becomes so much easier, so much free-flowing. Give your departed permission to move forward. In this lies your best interest. You're not responsible for their life. You're not responsible for their passing. Whatever happens, we all have to go in a certain way at a certain time. The teaching tells us that the wise grieve neither for the living nor for the dead. Grieving is like cutting yourself and taking a knife and going deeper and deeper and deeper, never allowing the wound to heal. It doesn't serve you. What are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? We can't hold on to life. It's happening right now. Can you hold on to this moment? Can you hold on to this minute? Oh, it's passing. It's passing. And the sadness that you feel, let the tears come. Let the tears come. It's okay. It's okay. Let the tears come. Let them flow. Let it flow and let it pass. The departed don't require your pity. And the living don't require your pity either. Be strong to face this moment. You have everything you need, and you have more to do. You have plenty of people around you that need you, that love you, that want you around them. In no way or form are you responsible for what happened. And yes, everything has changed. That person occupied something in your landscape, a beautiful place in your landscape. And now there's change. Tell me, do you know anything that doesn't change? I would like to keep my hair black forever. Something as simple as that. When your body is changing, everything is changing, everything is aging, everything blooms and fades, and then there's more in its place. You are only responsible for your own state of mind. Today, I want you to be able to smile at your destiny, to gather everything up, all of it, and do what's needed to be done today. It's not easy. It is difficult. But there are many people that are there to help you, to support you. Angels come from everywhere to hold you up, to hold your hand, to give you the wisdom, to give you the strength. You can never hold on to anything. Today, this moment is a gift. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. Value this moment. Don't fill it with moments of sadness. Yet, I'm asking you to acknowledge what you feel. Acknowledge it, and the intelligent person realizes that these thoughts don't serve me. You replace thoughts of what's going to happen to me with beautiful moments that you shared together. And then, just like you cannot hold on to any single thought, you just release it like a breath. If I asked you to take a deep breath and hold on to it forever, could you do that? No. We have to let go. There is nothing that we have to hold on to. Nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to itself. You are just here to watch the drama. Don't get caught up in the drama. Don't get caught up in the drama. It's all okay. It's not that nobody has faced it. Every one of us faces it. Nothing that you have faced is something new. There are many that have faced it and they've come out of it, grown strong from it, moved forward. And this is how we have to be. This is how we have to be. We cannot be messengers of doom and gloom, showing everybody how miserable we are. Nobody will want to be around a person like that. We have to be messengers of hope, always illuminating the path, lighting up everybody else's way, telling them that it's okay. It's okay. In the beginning, we distract ourselves by doing something. And the best way to distract yourself to come out of grief is really to start doing seva. Start doing something for someone else for no reason. Start doing something for someone else for no reason. And those of you that anyway do seva, this is going to be what is going to take you out of this feeling of what about me, and make it all about what can I do for this world. I'm here for another 10 years, 20 years, 5 years, 5 minutes, 1 month, 1 minute. Who knows? What can I do in my life to make someone else's life a little bit better? A little bit better. How can I bring a smile to their face in spite of what has happened? To pull everyone else, people that don't have the spiritual muscle that you have. You have that. You have had that training. Use that to help the others around you. It's all okay. It's all okay. In the end, we're all going to join the same ocean. We're just little drops of seawater, all heading for the ocean. Somehow we think that the drop next to us must stay with us all the time. No, it's okay. It's okay. You'll do well. You'll do fine. Focus on thoughts that uplift you, that bring you out of it, that even if it is for a few seconds, for a few minutes, for a few hours. What can I do for you? This has to be your mantra for the next year. And somehow, after a year, it just lifts. The burden, the feeling lifts. I don't know how it happens, but it lifts. And you just get better. You may not forget. Nobody's asking you to forget. But you won't remember with the grip of emotions. You'll remember with a smile, a tear, whatever it is. Memories are best physical and not psychological. Don't hold on to what has happened. Don't try to figure out what's going to happen in the future. Just stay present, stay happy. Happiness is your birthright. Om Namah Shivaya. Hey everyone, thanks for visiting my channel, and if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and turn on notifications so I can continue to bring you more content just like this on knowledge, on meditation, and on insights for a happy life. Don't forget, happiness is your birthright.